How y'all doing today? I'm sorry I'm 5 minutes late, but yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off and let's start it off, y'all. I hope y'all having a good Monday night, and we're gonna kick it off with this intro. So let's get it started. My name is Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Okay, yeah, we back, y'all. We back. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit late. But y'all know about this time on this Monday night, I always like to talk about Family Chantel. So let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to be talking about Family Chantel, Season 3, Episode 10, On My Best Behavior, which nobody really wasn't on their best behavior. Now, the ladies arrive in DR. The ladies in the family, so we got Chantel, Winter, and then we got Karen. They all arrive in the DR, and it's looking like it's about to get ugly real fast, real quick. So now, this is the problem for me. You know, I understand Chantel want to be there for Pedro, but then we start seeing Pedro act a certain way too. And now we're gonna get right into that. But this is the first time Karen has been this far away from Thomas. Now, Thomas, you know, he in there working out, he getting his little workout in. He got a picture of Karen on the next to the damn thing, looking at Karen while he work out. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Thomas be out here tripping, but hey, he seemed like the one that got most sense, but he just underneath control of his wife. Now, this is the most we have heard Thomas say in years. This is the actual most insane we actually ever heard him actually like talk. Like, dude only says like 2-word sentences and that's it. But he is talking. And so I'm like, okay, Thomas can talk. I thought he was deaf for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was mute or something, like he was deaf or mine. I don't know what was going on with Thomas. But he talking now. So we can disclaim that he ain't deaf or mute. So he can talk. But that was kind of a boring situation watching them two go back and forth with each other, saying they miss each other. If you miss him, then go back home. Karen, and first off, this wasn't even for you to go. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, this was not for you to go to the DR. You were supposed to be at home. You invited yourself. You can't do that. Like, I've never seen nobody invite themselves. Just because that's your daughter and that's her husband doesn't make it okay for you just to invite yourself on over to their extravagant travels. You know what I'm saying? When they trying to take Winter to get Winter away from Ja. So, but now Ja has been texting Winter. She hasn't responded. She feels free. About time, feel free. Spread your wings. Spread your wings. Wave your head back and forth like Will. Like what's her name? Will Smith's daughter. Wave your head back and forth like his daughter. Cause you're free now. You ain't got to deal with none of that. You ain't got to deal with nobody. You calling somebody Lord and all this extra. You can go in and go by your business. That's just real. Do you at the end of the day? Don't be sitting up here underneath this man's spell, but it kind of, this is honest, this is the honest truth. This is just my opinion, what I'm about to say. I'm kind of feeling like she's going to get back with Ja. Just by how the way she was wording herself when she was like, well, you know, Ja never let me go out and see I never was around, man. I don't know how to speak to another man. You don't know how to speak to no another man. You don't know when a man wants you and when he want to be with you and see you get your number. You don't know when a man really is interested in you. Cut the crap. Cut it all the way out. Yeah, facts. You do look beautiful though, but it don't make sense for her to say, I don't think. But I don't think it's. Well, I never talked to no man without Ja because that was awkward. Like, you don't say nothing like that. Keep that to yourself. I'm gonna be real with you. Keep that to yourself. We don't want to hear that. Right? You're tripping. Now, next topic we're gonna talk about tonight is Nicole fake excuses. Now Nicole out here tripping. I don't know what's wrong with Nicole. Nicole is you can see, you know what it is. The apple don't fall too far from a tree. She's just like her mama. That's just what it is. She's just like Lydia. The apple do not fall too far from a tree. She exactly like what Lydia is, like in a replica. Like she's replicated to be like her mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's just pitiful. And they in the park and blames Pedro for all of her problems. You can't blame Pedro for your problems. You need to blame your mom and your dad that had you. You can't. That's your brother. He didn't lay down with nobody and have you. He was conceived after you. You the oldest. But you want to get mad and go off at him like he's the problem in the family when really it's your mama and your dad that's the problem. You don't even know your dad. Like that's saying you don't even want to get to know your dad. You rather sit around here and chase after Alejandro all day with the troll haircut and selling cologne. You're gonna be selling cologne. You hear me? Out of a trunk of a car. Who gonna buy that? You can go to CVS and get some cologne. You can go to Walgreens and get some expensive cologne, but it's gonna cost you about $80 to $90. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. You can go to TJ Maxx, any place you can go get cologne at. You don't have to wait on somebody to pull up in the parking lot with cologne bottles. That just sounds sketchy. I'm not even finna be around nobody like that. But you choosing to be with a man that sells cologne for the rest of his life and work at a mobile booth. I don't even know if he works there anymore. His dreams is to chase and to try to figure out the next cologne product that he's finna sell. But you want that, and it's like at this moment, Alejandro ain't man. Look, come on now. He is giving you things too, and you that is it this. I'm gonna get right into that in a minute. Now she continues to talk about Chantel. Like she gonna whoop Chantel, girl, you as skinny as a stick. If Chantel wanted to, she can ragdoll you. Like literally, grab Chantel's stick. Don't get it twisted. She is thick. You're small. This fight won't even last long. And don't let winner get him. I can already look at Nicole and say she ain't really ever really been in no real fight. Like, have you ever been hit in the face before? This is what I want to know. Is the way you pumping your gums like you're gonna do this and do that. I'm at this point like, I doubt it. I don't see you doing that. Because if you was about it, you wouldn't just be talking. You'd just shut up. And then when you see it, you'll do what you got to do. That's what a real person to do. You see that person, go ahead and steal off on them. You know what I'm saying? Get the first lick first. Go ahead and hit. You don't know if you're going to win or lose. But Nicole, you seeming like you, yeah, facts, honey chick, jealous of Chantel. And I'm going to just be real with you. She's super jealous. And that's what it is. And that's what it's boiling down to. Nobody's checking for you, Nicole, and you're mad because your brother is choosing his wife. And we gotta get into some more of this topic. This is what I wanted to talk about next. Now, Pedro and Chantel meet with Lydia and question her about her baby daddy because he would never know husband. He was the baby daddy. He just dropped gifts off and bounced. He put some in her in her hot drawers and bounce. You know what I'm saying? That's all what he gonna do is just put some in her hot drawers and bounce. That's it. That's all what he was good for. And then he come back later on with Christmas gifts in the trunk. Hey, pick your choice. Pick what you want. But leave this over here. I got my other family. I got to get the other kids at least 3 of these gifts. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and pick what you going to pick. But I'll be over later on tonight at 10:30. He seemed like the type of dad that was doing that. And the mom knew, and Lydia knew what she was in for. Lydia knew what was going on. She tried to play it. Like, Lydia is trying to play us right now. Tell me, I didn't know he had another wife. I think Lydia knew that this man was already married from the start, and she wanted to get with him because he had money. Obviously, she's basically saying that, and she just laughs it off. It's not funny. I'm with Pedro on this. This ain't even funny. This man ain't never even met his dad before. The dad is supposed to be in their son's life. You just trying to shun him and basically say, don't worry about it. You got me. What have you done for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad could have been here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man. I'm not a girl. I'm a man. I need a father figure. But you know what? Kudos to Pedro because he was I don't know how he was raised in that type of environment, but I know it was tough. It had to been tough, especially with just women. And they basically saying this is a culture thing. A lot of women in the DR do that. And I'm like, you go sleep with a married man, knowing he married just because he got money. You would just let him do whatever to you. So you're basically gonna be submissive to somebody that's not even capable of even earning your submission. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't even give them your submissiveness. You should let them go ahead and be with their wife. But I don't get over some money. ain't no money in this world worth no human life or no humans private areas. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your possessions. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. It's not worth it. Even a movie scene ain't even worth it. Now, but if it's a movie scene and it's acting, and you about to make $100-some million and this acting is not really happening, but they can make it look real. Hey, do the movie. But if it's not a movie, this is real actuality. Somebody got to, you know what I'm saying, dive in you and basically just give you some money and mess around, have some kids with you, and don't want nothing to do with the kids. That's your fault at the end of the day, Lydia. This is your fault. This is your doings. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Nicole and Pedro, but you putting it on Pedro more than you are Nicole. Because now you see how she done started off forgetting about Alejandro. Because she knows she can't really say too much. She can't say nothing at all because she did the same exact thing, if not worse, than what Nicole is doing. But Nicole, you heading there, Nicole, you heading there. You surely heading there, without a doubt. Now she doesn't think Lydia told this man she don't think she ever really loved his dad. I said, whoa. Now that's tough. That's tough to handle. But at least she kept it real with him. She ain't never really loved him. But why would you have a baby with him? Why would you have 2 kids with him if you never loved him? See, that changes the whole scenario. If you never loved this man, why didn't you never love him? Because from the last season, you were saying, oh, he just left me. You was trying to seem like you was the victim. But now it's coming out. The truth is coming out. The truth shall come to the light. And that's exactly what's going on right here. Why would you have 2 kids with somebody that you don't love? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. Over some money? No. All women don't have to be that way. All women ain't that way. But they making women in the DR look bad. No lie. I'm not even going to lie. They making them look bad in the DR. But you know what? I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if Nicole friend, is like that. She seemed like she probably got a little bit more sense than Nicole do. I'm just being real because she was like, I feel bad for her. Like Nicole really doesn't really care for her to meet her dad. And that's kind of, it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. I don't even know if you're going to be able to keep that friend too long because that girl probably got her dad and her mom in her life. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't grow up like that probably. She probably grew up way different. So it is what it is on this situation. But I mean, you are who you hang around. That's just sometimes it's really like that. You are who you hang around, seriously. So who's to know if her friend like that too, and like to have man for money even if they married? I don't get it. But let's go to the next topic because I'm about tired of seeing this damn girl. She need to get up off the show. And she just popped up out of nowhere. It's like everybody using these people like they're using Chantel and Pedro. That's what it is. Except now, honestly, I don't know fully, but it seemed like to me, Karen and Thomas already had money. Like I don't know what Thomas does, but they look like they already was established. Like they had money. All the kids was living with them. They been had that house. So I don't know. Now, Megan, get off this damn TV screen right now because I already see what you here for. I can just see it in your eyes. Then we're going to talk about that in a minute. Now, Megan has her own scene for what? The girl ain't even been on but number 2 episodes and got a whole scene, a whole 10 minutes of her just talking. Now, River and Megan are in different places. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is a setup. I can see her and her friends like, yeah, you should date the tall dude on there. You should get your boobs done. I can already see it right now. Like, she got her boobs done and everything just to be on this show. She got everything done just to be on this show and to be like, right front forth. I think somebody said that they think that she is trying to build up followers on her Instagram, which can be totally true. Because see now, Megan, you done jumped into over here on Geo's platform where I'm gonna talk about you, and yeah, I'm gonna call you out for what you really is. You use a what they call that a clout chaser. There we go, clout chaser. You ain't really loving River. You ain't really trying to be in love with that boy. You clout chasing, but you want to get mad about the fact that Nicole, not Nicole, but Chantel and Karen was questioning you and and Chantel was looking at you funny. I see now why Chantel was looking at you funny because they don't know your motives. They really don't know your motives, but you seem to have your own scene with your same friend that was touching River. This is a plot twist. I'm telling you, they done made it to the show. They ain't gonna be going nowhere for a while. She gonna keep acting like she love River until she get set up where she got. River, you need to go ahead and leave her alone. You need to leave her alone for real. That's toxic right there. That's something you don't want to deal with. You need to leave that girl alone. Maybe you need to listen to Chantel. Now, Chantel do be problematic with certain things, but this seemed like these last 2 episodes, she had came to her senses and been peeping something out. And yeah, even Karen be on some, Karen crazy a little bit too, but they peeping something out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just play these people family like they stupid. I'm seeing a lot of people using them. No lie. I'm seeing a lot of people using them. And maybe not Pedro, because that's what Pedro was saying. Like, he didn't even know what love was. He didn't even know if he was really in love. Like, he don't know what love is because his mom never taught him that. You know what I'm saying? He never seen his mom and his dad together. So I don't think he necessarily is using, Nicole, Chantel, but I think without a doubt, Lydia and Nicole put it in his ear. Without a doubt, I think they did. He just don't want to admit it because he could be like, well, when I met somebody and I met you, I didn't think he said I didn't think I was gonna get married. But we back on to Megan because I'm get her ass off the screen, please do, because I'm pretty sure right now, if somebody who was already friends with her, please tell me how many friends she had on Instagram and how many she got now, because her boobs was way too big and it looked like they are done. Do you hear me? Her whole face looking like she's about to get that done next. She always dressing up, looking nice for the camera. Girl, you could have put on a shirt, a sweater, or something. You ain't even got to put on all that makeup. You ain't even that important yet. To be honest with you, not even that important. To be honest with you just rip a girlfriend or somewhat to be girl. You only kissed the boy. You hear me? I don't even think he got any from her. And you talking about some. You getting mad at the fact that they question you about your child. Well, have you even let River see your son yet? Ooh, you haven't. You haven't. So you don't need to say nothing about none of your friend is backing you all the way up. In a minute, you're going to be backpedaling and pee-popping right above the show. Because I'm going to call you out for what you is. You're a clout chaser. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but just admit that you clout chasing. See, I like it when people admit that they chase the clout, but I don't like it when people admit that they don't admit and they try to act like they better than that when you really out here really clout chasing. Because who were you before this show? You were nobody. If this show didn't come on, you probably would have been on somebody else's show doing some similar if it was in Kentucky or somewhere where you from. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is with this situation. Just get her off the show, please do. Because I can see it in her eyes. I can see it right through her spirit now. Yes, indeed, I can. And her friend, too. They playing the role. They playing it. She for the streets. Facts. You hear me? That's facts. Without a doubt. You can tell it. Anybody else can tell it. Shoot. Ray Charles can see through that. Even he can play the piano while looking at that. And you wouldn't even know how you can see it. But he can see it. You hear me? All of them. Now let's go to the next topic. Pedro asks Nicole if she wants to meet with the other side of his family. And then see, I like it what Pedro did to his mama though. He said, "You know why my wife is here? Because she's willing to man up and step up and do what you guys ain't gonna do and try to introduce me to my family." I said, "Woo! There we go, Pedro. Now you're dropping your nuts. You hear me? There you go. I know, and then, but you know what? Lydia hurt though too. Lydia hurt because you see, Lydia and Nicole hate Chantel so much, but Chantel actually trying to look out for all three of them. She don't have to do that. She don't. She didn't have to go over there, but she agreed to it. She's agreeing that everything that Pedro wants to be done, and she's more established than him. So this is her husband. You know what I'm saying? She wants to help her husband. She really loved Pedro, and Pedro really loves her. I'm pretty sure he does. But he feels more supported by Chantel family than his own, which is true. But you know what I have a problem with you, Pedro? I understand you're angry, but don't take your anger out on your wife like that because you'll lose somebody good doing that. Do not take what's going on around you out on the person who is really there for you and who really love you. Because at this moment, she's not being messy. She's trying to really be there for you, but you trying to shun her and be mad at her for what? You don't know who to take your anger out on, but you know what? Chantel's a strong woman, and a lot of women out there are strong like that. And they understand that man, we get very emotional. Sometimes we get mad and we don't know who to take our anger out on. But as long as we ain't punching on nobody, hitting nobody, and we just expressing our anger in our words, it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell we hurting. Sometimes a man won't never tell you. A good man will never tell you he really hurting unless if he really got to sit down with you behind the scenes. He'll be like, "Look, I'm hurting. I'm going through something." And then after that, he just start exploding on something else, like within a couple of days. But he'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? But with this pain right here is unbearable because he never knew his father. So, and imagine him just growing up seeing all his friends with his fathers. Even Nicole was like, "Oh, my friends was talking about their fathers," and I would get jealous. The fathers was taking their daughters, dropping them off at the prom and at weddings. Hell yeah! How do you feel? How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel that the fact that this woman is sitting up here, you know, shunning you? To be honest with you, she's like, she don't care. That's the sad part. But I can tell she heard about something. She just don't want to say it. She don't want to say it. It's hard to grow up fatherless. Facts. That's real. That's real as hell. You got to learn how to be the man. And sometimes the streets be the ones that'll teach you how to be a man. That's the sad part. And sometimes you might not even make it to being a man. That's the even worse part about the whole thing. You got to learn. You got them fights. You got to go through them by yourself, especially if you're the older brother. You got to sometimes beat people up for your little ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your dad ain't ever there. He ain't backing you up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's hard. I can understand totally what he's going through, but yeah, my dad talked to me though. Like I knew who my dad was, you feel me? But he don't know exactly who his dad is, and he ain't never even seen this man's face. You hear me? Like, that's pitiful, bro. Like, Lita should be, man, ashamed of herself. This man ain't never seen his daddy face. Never. But you know what? I think it's more to it than what we think because his stepbrothers and his half brothers, when they came, they looked like they was real, like, respectable man. You feel me? They didn't look like no thugs and nothing like that. They looked like they had their stuff together, like they was established. So that means something. The dad probably raised them right. You hear me? I'm being dead serious. Like, so if he raised them right, I mean, Pedro gonna be able to see some type of resemblance in why the way he acts by looking at them. Facts. Pops is tripping. It looks GSP. You got to go back and look at it's kind of on both bikes, but right now what we talking about, look at what Lydia just said. You better read them subtitles, what they were saying last episode and this episode. In an episode before that, they was basically saying that women in the DR, like, that's a culture thing, that they sleep with married men and have babies with them and not care and don't let the kids see it. As long as they dropping gifts off, they don't care. But from my understanding, she was poor. She didn't have nothing. What he did was he got tired of it. He just probably left her. She knew what she was signing up for. She was signing up for a man that probably didn't want no kids. Lydia probably wanted kids, probably thought that was going to get him to keep the money coming without ever being in love with this man. Nah, dude, we probably got tired of that. And Lydia probably got in her feelings and was like, don't never come back around. You will never see these kids again. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see these kids, ever. I'm pretty sure the man ain't even I've probably seen them babies when they was born, like babies, newborns probably. That was it. Ain't no kid finna remember that. No baby's finna remember nothing from a newborn. Unless you are some type of special being. You hear me? Like, for real. You ain't not finna remember nothing from 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, let alone 4 years old. Only time your memory is gonna start kicking in, the child's brain is fully developed at the age of 5. To where their memory kicks in. That's what it is. The child gets memory at the age of 5. Other than that, if you get memory underneath 5 and you able to remember stuff, yeah, you special. Yeah, I mean, you is a very special human being, for real. But let's go to the questions. Why does Megan get her own scene? Now, you know what? I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. Should TLC get rid of Megan, or should she stay on? Put a yes down there in the chat, or put a no. I'm saying no. I'm just do this countdown. Y'all make up y'all mind. only one person put question marks in it, Bobby. You got to understand. I probably talk a little bit fast sometimes for certain people. It's just, I don't know. But no. For what? Why keep her around when we know she gonna use this boy? He up here making rap songs about her. That mean that boy in love with her. That's puppy love to him. He don't even know what real love is, probably. Anything that woman kissed him, he got butterflies in his stomach. But yeah, to go back to your comment, 69 Hood Star. Let me see what you wrote. I seen you write something. Hold on. You said, but don't realize until it is brought up if you have a good. Oh no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was something. That chat was moving pretty quick. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Let's not forget the dad told Lydia to put the kids away before he came. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. 69 Hood Star. We only hearing one side of the story right now. That's the crazy part. So we only gonna believe what we hearing right now. But what if the dad say something totally else different? Then what? It's three sides to a story. Seriously. And that means two of them are correct. Two sides of that story that two people are saying could be correct. This is how you fade the weak from the what's really going on, from the fake, from the real. That you get it from three sides. So somebody know what was going on. And I think the grandma need to come on out and say what happened. You know what I'm saying? She tried to play minded. The rap song was horrible. Tell me, look, man, you up here making high school love songs. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and wrap this one up and just get rid of her. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Where the dad kept coming over when the kids were there, though. I know. I totally know he kept coming over, but don't you know Nicole seen him? Nicole seen him. Nicole said she talked to him and everything, cussed him out and everything. Cussed him, slap out, smooth out. But Pedro never seen him. Pedro never got that closure to understand what was going on. So he didn't mind even if it was Lydia. Hey, they probably had an agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably had an agreement. He probably go over there and do whatever he wanted to do. As long as she gets some gifts, he didn't care. And she probably eventually just wanted two kids. I'm telling you what it is. She probably wanted two kids and thought that was going to make him turn away from his wife that he was already married to. Failed mistake. And she probably got to invest it. And he probably was like, you know what? Nope. Hell no, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this no more. Like, you know what? You can just raise the kids and remember me that way, because we don't know what Lydia fully did to this man or said to him to make him not even come back around to see the kids. It was something said. It was something said. I mean, facts. Megan got to go, GSP. You damn right about that. She got to go. She be on OnlyFans next year. She going to be on OnlyFans without a doubt. She look like the type. Next month. She look like the type. And we calling it right now, y'all. I'm being dead serious. She look like the type, but she might watch this video. You know, some of these people that I be covering, they be watching everybody's videos. I'm just going to be real with y'all. They be getting mad, but it is what it is. So they ass be mad over where they at, still on the damn show showing their ass out of themselves. You making a mockery out of you, not me. I'm just talking about you. That's it. As a matter of fact, I'm talking to you. I ain't talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, not about you. You hear me? Because if you got up on here, you got to tell these people sometimes, man, if you get up on here, we're going to talk exactly the way we talking to you. I like people like that. I really do. I love it. I love it when people keep it real with somebody. Boy, I don't care if they on TV or not. They can be your biggest fan or your biggest celebrity in the world that you love. But if it's something that they made you that just rubbed you the wrong way, tell them about themselves. And ain't nothing wrong. They human too. They can take it. They gonna have to. They got more money than you. They better take it. Tell them to just go wipe their ass with $100 bill or something. You know what I'm saying? They might feel better about themselves. I don't know. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you battling people that you're on the same platform with. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about the people on the TV and stuff. Sometimes they tend to get mad, like Megan might get, she gonna see it. Without a doubt, Megan's gonna see this and him, because she really, like, to be honest with you, not to throw shade in there, but you really are nobody. Like, I really don't care to see you on the TV. I'm not here for you. Like, I'm only here for Chantel, Pedro, and all these other people. You know what I'm saying? Lydia. I mean, I'm more here for Nicole than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they ask me, hey, who would you prefer, Nicole or Megan? That's a no-brainer. Nicole, shit, you can get rid of her. I don't even know her. You can get her right back on because it's gonna be a whole nother story about this. This woman gonna be using him. She a clout chaser. I don't even want to see her. Who is she? We ain't even seen your son yet. Most we done seen was a blurred picture of his face. That part. That whole part. And every time I see you sitting down now by yourself in that thing, so that's obviously telling me that's pre-recorded. So you and River must not be together in actual time. You was using it. See, they ain't gonna tell you that though. River probably got a whole nother girl right now. Like right now in this time that we living in right now, like this actual time of the day and the night, yeah, you probably got somebody else. Now, next question and my last question. Why is Nicole always talking about Chantel? Nicole jealous, man. It's sad to say, but I'm pretty sure that's how, man, look, I can see it right now. What if Lydia was like that with their dad and was like jealous at the fact that he had a wife with 2 other kids and she made him give her 2 kids and was like, well, now I don't want your gifts no more. You either leave your wife and come be with us as a family, or you can just leave and go and never come back. What if he didn't say nothing and he just left? He said, let me think about it, and never came back. See what I'm saying? what if it was something sad because she probably was like, look, we can't keep hiding the kids too longer. They want to see you. You know what I'm saying? And he probably was like, hold up, we had an agreement. I didn't know you wanted me to leave my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably was like, I'm gonna go tell your wife everything. The wife probably already knew what he was doing because she probably used to it too. She probably just like you. She probably just like, I'm pretty sure word got around town so fast that he was already sleeping with Lydia. So Nicole is into her brother. I don't get what you're saying about that one, 6ix9ine Hood stuff. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Is you talking about like sexually into her brother, or just like she's emotionally drained being into him, like loving him too hard? That probably could be capable. Like she loves him a little bit too hard that she can't learn how to let go when her brother got a whole wife. He's married now. Like, so there's no comparison to Alejandro and Chantel. This is his wife. So with that topic, it is what it is on this situation. And Nicole likes her brothers. What does it mean? Yeah. Now this whole situation is just terrible. I know 6ix9ine playing. I know 6ix9ine playing, but it came off that way a little bit. It's just like Offset. I'll drop the link for anybody who want to say something about this entire situation, because I do like to hear people talk. You know what I'm saying, about this situation and get an input, so nobody don't feel like I'm not trying to let nobody say anything about way they feel on it, because somebody might disagree with me, and hey, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you why I don't agree with what you say, but I ain't gonna be rude or nothing like that. I'll just tell you why I don't disagree. And we can have a disagreement to an agreement to a disagreement to disagreement. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is a very serious topic about the fact that Lydia is probably the reason why Nicole is doing what Nicole is doing. Nicole don't see no wrong in nothing. Nicole don't see no wrong in nothing that she's doing at all. She don't. Ask Nicole, is it a man? Get somebody go ask Nicole right now in her inbox if you know her.
Daddy, can I get some cheese crackers?
Okay, baby. Yeah, in a minute. Go ahead and get them. They up there.
No, I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, okay, baby. I know. I'll get you some in a minute. I know you ain't down. You just want something to snack on. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Nicole is out here tripping. Let me see. All right, go put it up. I'll be in there in a minute. But I'm telling you, oh, somebody put 3 generations of Jezebel. Woo, Lord Jesus, you know what? We're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you, everybody, for coming into the chat. I appreciate it a lot. Gio, your kids sound like gems. Oh, they love my life, for real, for real. I love my babies. But do whatever I can for them, too. But thank you, everybody, for coming in the chat. And thank you all for all participating in the chat. If y'all don't agree with each other, it's okay to not it's okay to not agree with each other. But we having fun, you know what I'm saying, y'all? We having fun. At the end of the day, we all gonna be up in this chat together. We all here together. Even if you don't call in the panel, we still all gonna be up here together. It don't matter because as long as you keeping it going in the chat, we all good. But until next time, I would like to thank everybody in the chat. My mod Cat Ann, I appreciate you a lot. You hold it down for me. I love you to death. You hear me for real, baby. I love you. But until next time, on the flip side, I appreciate everybody who came in here for real, and I love y'all too. I appreciate all y'all. But y'all have a good Monday night. If you got to get up and go to work tomorrow, get up and go to work. Try not to stress out a little bit. You know, life is hard. Just get up and go to work. Christmas coming up for some of y'all. Go ahead and get them bills paid, and make sure you get your baby something and get yourself something too while you at it. Treat yourself. But don't do what y'all see on this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't follow this because I don't want to talk about nobody that being here. Okay, baby, get down. Okay, get down. Hold on.
Everyone.
Okay, everyone. I don't want people seeing your face because I don't want to hurt nobody if they try to care for you. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, yo, Miko? I see you down in the bottom.
Hey, Gio, I think Lydia, she got played. She played herself because she was with that man that she knew that man was married. Then she gonna have 2 kids by him. She thought that man was gonna leave his wife for her,
Yep.
and you can tell because there's a lot of hurt in her. Even that's like a sore spot for even her, because she got caught up in the game. She didn't know how to leave her feelings out if it was just for the money thing, like mother and grandmother, whoever. But she caught some feelings in that and got hurt big time.
Yep, that's exactly what I just said too. That's what I'm thinking happened because
Me
that's why she
too.
don't want him to see his dad. She don't want him to see his dad. Like, he
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell him everything. He gonna tell him everything. Why you
Yep.
think his brothers is quick to meet up? He went over there to find his brothers. They knew he was there. They came and found where he was at.
Yep.
They wouldn't hide him. They ain't trying to hide from him. They was like, yeah, we know about you. We've been knowing about you. They probably gonna tell him we been knew about you. Our
I
dad knew
know.
about you. He talked about you all the time. You and your sister Nicole. And what did they tell him? It was your mom that was stopping that from happening. She kept him
Exactly.
around. She was hiding. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Boy, I
Yep.
was like, look, I told you.
I
I'm gonna
think we
still
can
do like
see
I
right
told
through that, huh, Gio?
you. Huh?
I think we can see right through that whole picture, huh?
Exactly. We can see straight through it. Some people might not can't see through it, but it's easy to see through it because if you'd have seen somebody do it before and you
Yes,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I'd have seen people go through these
Me
type of
too.
situations. And like hearing one side of a story, you can't always going off of one side of like multiple people just come out with a story and just say it. You always can't be just like they might have already planned to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you got to go off of when it's something different that comes out. It could be one person say, "Hey man, that ain't what happened. I was right there when it happened. At this time, I got receipts and everything." You know what I'm saying? You're
Right.
like, oh, okay, this might be different. They don't get nothing. They just telling me something, but it might not
Mm-hmm.
be the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad.
And,
At this moment, I do feel bad for Nicole too, like,
me too.
cause she's like lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I think Nicole doesn't want to open up that basket because she don't want to hurt her mother. But I think she do also want to at least meet her dad once or whatever in her life too. But she
She
doesn't feel
met
like
him.
she's betraying her mother by doing that. That's what's holding her back. And I
Yep.
think Pedro needs some counseling because he's going through a whole lot internally over this whole situation. Now he's turning on his wife. He needs some counseling. This is really emotional draining. He needs somebody to talk to that's not invested in the situation
Yep.
to help
But
him.
you know what's so messed up though about this whole thing is Nicole admitted. Remember when they was in the car, they was going to see their grandma.
Oh yeah.
Remember how
Yes.
she was like, I met him, I cussed him out years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She
I
met him
remember that.
already. She
Right.
already met him and cussed him out.
Right. I forgot about that, Gio. You're right. I
Yep.
remember that
So
too.
he never met her. He never
Right.
met him. And I'm like, you guys met him, but that's messed up. That the son, you know what I'm saying? The son
Right.
should always want to be in his father's life. The father should want to be in the son's life. I'm pretty sure the dad probably was like, hey, let me get Nicole and Pedro. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And so Lydia probably was like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Lydia probably was holding them kids over his head. when he was like,
Yeah,
get the
I
kids
think
this race.
I think some real facts gonna come out when his dad tell his side of the story, or some real gems gonna come out and explain a whole lot. With us looking at, looking on the looking from the outside, like me and you seeing what's going on with Lydia. I mean, she shuts down, and you can tell there's an emotionally hurt spot there, sore spot there, not just her being a gold digger. Something else happened in between their relationship. She got played. She didn't know how to play the game like her mother and grandmother and the other women. She got
Yep,
caught in feelings.
yep. She got
And
her
she
feelings
used
in
those
the mix.
kids as a pawn to keep them from their daddy too. Because what the cousin was saying in New York doesn't seem like he's the type that would have just cut out a relationship with those, even his outside kids. I think Lydia calls that.
Yep, because the cousin said he's a good man. He's a
Yeah.
good man. And so I'm gonna go off what I'm saying. But let me get up off here there, Miko.
All
Thank
right,
you for
Dio. It
calling
was
up.
good seeing you, brother.
It's nice seeing you too, my Louisiana sister. You hear me? But yeah, I'm gonna close this thing up.
Good night, y'all. Good night,
All right.
everybody in the chat.
But yeah, y'all, let me close this thing out, and I'm gonna see y'all in a minute on the next time to the flip side. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, Yo Miko, for calling up and giving me your side and the point of view of what you think of this whole entire situation. Appreciate it a lot. And thank y'all, everybody in the chat. But I'm the 1,000-Pound Sisters come on tonight, but I'll do a recap sometime in the morning, maybe the evening. I'm thinking about the morning because I'd be liking to get it knocked out, and that's gonna be the only video I'm gonna do tomorrow unless if something really extravagant pops up. But yeah, until the next time, thank you everybody for coming in the chat. I appreciate y'all a lot. And hit the thumbs up on the video and make sure you keep the comments going down on the video tonight that we talking about and on this episode of Family Chantel. Until next time, until tomorrow, I'll see y'all soon. But y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. God bless. Peace and love. I'm out.